So hey guys, this is TT. This is my Twin Flame channel. And hi. So usually for the whole existence of this channel was to talk about my Twin Flame journey, and it's mostly been about my Twin Flame. And my last video, I know I've shared stuff for years. I've had 3 Twin Flames, and how do I know that? Because I have a relationship with the Creator. I have a relationship with Source, Creator, God, my Maker, Source Energy, and I ask, and I have a conversation, and I have a relationship with a higher power. So, number 3, his name starts with an S. Whatever. His name's Steven. It doesn't matter. Fucking name is a name. And Source told me that he is my forever twin flame. So I've been on this journey for 6 years, and this channel has been devoted to that. And I've been committed. There's been a soulmate that came into my life from social media. Big deal. Have this tattoo dedicated to my soulmate. Really big deal. Really big deal person in my life. Was in my life. I mean, my twin flame, when we first got to my forever twin flame, when he first came into my life, he was different than everybody else, and we sort of were becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. We were doing things together. We were together a lot. There was this closeness between us, and but I was a different person back then. I don't know. I mean, you grow, you evolve. You know what I mean? So we're not the same people that we used to be. And I know that I was very critical. I was very hard to please. He used to buy me gifts, take me places. I was very rigid or hard shelled. So it was very hard to please. Actually, I was probably impossible to please. So, nothing he did was good enough. If he bought me a gift, it wasn't what I wanted, so I didn't, you know what I mean? It was like, we went to have sushi one time. This was early, this was 6 years ago, and, I don't know, something he didn't do right. And that's not who I want to be. That's not even who I am. That's who I was. That version of me is over. I mean, I have to catch myself, I guess, you know what I mean? I'm human, and we're all human, and we aren't perfect. We're perfectly me. You're perfectly you. But this ideal that we have, I don't know why we have these ideals, these pictures from movies and sitcoms and social media, and of how life is supposed to go for us, and what's going to make us happy, and how it's supposed to go, and how a woman's supposed to be, how a man's supposed to be, how we're supposed to be treated. And it can be really stuck in our heads. And then in real life, in physical life, right? Because life is real. 5-dimension is real. Because I'm an energy reader, I guess I call myself a dimension walker. I'm a time traveler. Because I channel source, and I channel energy, and that's an energy you can't see, and it is a different dimension. It's like source is a higher dimension. So it gets tricky dealing with, because life is real. So I know that the people on my platforms are real, and I have real connection and real relationships. So I don't want to say that my physical life is the only real life that I have. No, this is real. So my physical life, things changed for me and my twin flame early on, and he became very cold and pushed me out. And I have let him be the boss. I have let him be in charge, because I tried to be in charge, and I was rejected, and, no, no, no. So I stopped. I stopped calling him, texting him. I stopped all that. And wanting to see him, I just let it go. And I saw him when he wanted to see me. I talked to him when he called me. That's just how it was, because he was so, if I disturbed him or if I called him. And I honestly, I wish I never would have been through that phase of my life, because that's not a relationship. If there's a friendship and I call you, you're not supposed to reject me and act like I'm a pain in the ass or I'm interfering with your life or interrupting you. That's not how we treat people that we value and that we like or love. If we treat people like that, they should leave. If I'm mean or harsh or act like you're a burden or a pain in the ass or your feelings don't matter, or if I don't make time for you in my life, I'm not a friend of yours. I'm not one of your people. And I've allowed that to happen for 6 years or 4, whatever the hell. I've let myself be taken for granted. So I take responsibility for that. I'm not going to hate on myself or judge myself or, you know what I mean? Be mean to myself, because that's where I was. But that's not what I want. So I'm letting go of my twin flame. I really am. I mean, to the best of my ability. Does that mean I'm going to block him? I honestly wish I had the strength and courage to block him. Um, I, I guess that's where I'm still conflicted, because I don't block people. Only if I don't know you and you're really bad and you immediately have bad energy. Okay. But I just got to that place where I can block people like that. Um, do I love my twin flame? Yeah. Um, do I hate the way he treats me and the way he is towards me? Yeah. Definitely. But I hate the way a lot of people treat me. I don't seem to do relationships very well. The people that I talk to, like on a daily basis or a regular basis, sometimes they treat me like I'm an imbecile, like I'm some baby and I don't know how to eat. I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't understand that. Guys, I know how to take care of myself. I have been single for, 8 years? I was married twice. One, my first marriage, big wedding, had our own house. I had 3 kids by him. We were married for 11 years. And then my second marriage, I was married. If you don't know how to take care of yourself after being with an addict, it was an alcoholic addict. And I'm still legally married to him. But we haven't been together in 8 years. So I haven't had dates. I haven't had a boyfriend. I haven't had a partner, a boyfriend. I haven't done that. I don't know why. I guess because it takes a while to heal from trauma. And my second husband, it was all trauma. I don't know how I lived through it, honestly. Um, I have a very high pain tolerance. I'm a very strong person and I love hard. And so I let myself be dragged and taken for granted. And I've let myself be used. I've let myself be shelved. So does that feel good? Does that, am I humiliated? Am I ashamed of that? Not really, because that's been my journey and I'm not going to reject myself anymore. I'm not going to abandon myself anymore. I'm not going to hate on myself or judge myself. It is what it is. It's been my journey and I own it. I've not had good self-esteem. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I was valuable. I based, you know, so I'm really loving myself. I mean, of course you love yourself to the best of your ability in the moment. So this is what I'm wearing. I just thought I'd tell you, show you, whatever. It's just a black dress. I throw on. I literally get out of bed and throw on a dress. That's how I wake up. Hold on. I don't want to have any kind of issues with my video. And I put some freckles on because I have a freckle pen in my car, and I was in my car and I had no eyebrows. So I drew these in. They're horrible, but it was better than none. And I'm wearing my fuzzy boots, furry boots. Um, so I burned a piece of, I wrote my twin flame down on a piece of paper and I burned it tonight because I just don't want this, it's over. What was going on, the dynamics, I don't want. I don't want to chase. Um, I'm not blocking him, and the last thing I said to him is I love you and I can't wait to see you. And is that humiliating that I said that? Kind of. He didn't say that to me. Um, it is hard when you love somebody and they don't love you back. And they uh, but as people, oh, and my last video, somebody wrote a comment and said, "Why do women love men like that?" or something. Honey, this isn't new. This has been going on for generations after generations. Hello, people unalive themselves. Why do people do that? A lot. This is a pretty messed up world that we live in. It's a lot of darkness in life. And it's passed down to us. There's people being SA'd. I was SA'd. My daughter was SA'd. Like, my mom was SA'd by a family member, by the patriarch of our family, who was supposed to provide for us, protect us, and love us, cover us, shelter us. And he was our enemy and destroyed us. So, why do things happen? Everything happens for a reason. There's nothing that's out of whack or doesn't have a purpose. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not less than because of what I've been through. I'm enough. I'm not less than. I don't deserve second place or to be shelved or to be treated harshly, or I'm telling you, my feelings matter. And when you love someone, you love them, all of them. You care about a hangnail. And I got news for you. Money doesn't fucking matter. Money doesn't, I mean, life is money and money is life, definitely. And life is love and love is life. But I'm saying, what am I saying? Money, don't choose money over love. Love, you could live in a cardboard box with that person. It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with that you love that person and want to be with them and share your life with them for as long as for whatever amount of time you have on this planet. That's love. So, you know, I don't know. It's a screwy thing, the twin flame journey. And I've been committed to it for 6 years. And I just don't give a fuck anymore, honestly. I just want to be happy. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to defend myself. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I just, hi, I love you. Keep it simple. Keep it positive. Keep it good. Life is too short. Life is too precious to fight. And so, yeah, I don't know what it means that I burned my Twin Flames paper. I don't, because I've realized that I don't have that much control over things in life. I don't. If I get stuck in a place and things aren't working for me, I'm stuck for a reason. If things aren't moving the way that I want them to move, if like that's a TV show. You know what I mean? I watch Sex in the City. It's a fantasy. It's not real life. But I can learn some things from everything and everyone. I can learn to put things in my life that I love. I can learn to value and appreciate myself. I can learn to let go. I can learn to go with the flow. So, I don't know. My twin flame, he just cares about money and himself. Does that make him a horrible person? No. He's not a horrible person. Me, I've let myself be run over. I've let myself be shelved. I've let myself be taken for granted because I valued him. I didn't want him to be out of my life. But he doesn't value me the way that I value him, and that isn't going to work. I mean, so I don't know. I don't make hard decisions. You know what I mean? I just want to do whatever comes my way. I want to let whatever come into my life, and I want to enjoy my life, and I want to be happy, and I want to be free, and I don't owe anybody anything. I don't answer to anybody, and I'm not going to have everything up in my head, thinking everything through and planning everything, and being controlling of everything, and like that's just not reality. That's not that's a fantasy. And the world does not revolve around money. But money, of course, is important, but it just happens. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. My life's just really changed lately. I I'm really changing. I'm not. I'm going with the flow. So, see ya. That's all. It's been a 16-minute video. I appreciate the fuck out of you. I love you. I don't have to know what's going on. I don't have to control everything. That's what Source is for. I'm just doing what makes me happy and what feels good to me. That's all we got. That's all we got is ourselves at the end of the day. So, love you. I hope that you're loving yourself. I hope that you're believing in yourself. I hope that you are taking one foot in front of the other and you're in the present moment. And you don't have to convince anybody of anything, and you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Be happy. Do what makes you happy. Be true to yourself. Love you.